New planning reforms could push species towards extinction and destroy precious habitats. That's according to a joint warning from some of the UK's leading nature organisations. In a letter to the government, the group said that Planning and Infrastructure Bill could allow developers to effectively disregard existing environmental rules. Here's Nick Johnson.
The skittering chirrups of bats fluttering around their roost. The UK is home to 18 different species of bat, but their population is in steady decline. Now a group of the UK's leading nature organisations is warning that the government's planning reforms could destroy habitats, pushing bats and other wildlife to extinction. The government says the current planning system holds back house building and infrastructure projects, and that its flagship Planning and Infrastructure Bill will modernise the system, turbocharge house building and accelerate the delivery of major projects. It says any proposed scheme that could harm environmentally sensitive sites would have to pay a levy for the habitat to be improved and its future protected. But a letter to ministers signed by the heads of 32 nature organisations, including the National Trust and the RSPB, say while that protection may work for some issues such as river pollution, it would be inappropriate for species such as this great crested newt, only found in irreplaceable habitats.
The proposals in the government's planning reforms would weaken the UK's most important nature protection laws, protections for ancient woodlands, for wildflower meadows, for chalk streams, in return for the most wafer-thin and uncertain benefits for nature.
The chief executive of the RSPB, Becky Spate, says without changes to the bill, the legislation would supercharge the decline of our most precious habitats and wildlife. The government has previously said its planning reforms will work for both development and nature. Environmental groups say the pair can eat from the same table, only with the right safeguards in place. Nick Johnson, BBC News.
The King